We are going to start where we left off in the last video. Jonah is cutting tiles to go along this wall and around the two posts between the front room and the dining room.
All right, I'm back with the adjustment. This edge is not too far. There we go. That'll cover it. So I'm just laying these upside down and then marking at the edge of the tile and adding my 1/4 inch plus the 1/8 inch for the grout line. And that'll get me pretty close. So these are dry fit in there right now. I still have to set them, but I'm pretty happy with those cuts.
Happy or unhappy? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm happy with those cuts.
They look great. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good.
So that one could have been a little bit closer to the corner, but the baseboard will definitely cover that up. Same thing with this edge right here, could have been a little closer. And there's also some stuff sitting underneath the tiles right now on the Schluter that is making them lie a little bit funny. So once I get the stuff out of there, I'll be able to do a better job of setting them. Then I also cut a couple more pieces over here. Those are dry fit in there as well. So I've got one more that I need to cut to fit in this corner. So I have to cut it both long ways and then trim just a hair off the end, because you can see that this edge here is where it's going to line up and that will hit the column. So I got to shave a little bit off of that. And then the other pieces, oops, knocked my level over. The other pieces that I cut all go down the edge of this hallway. And I had to take about 7/16 off of the edge of each of them, just to give myself that 1/4 inch gap between the edge of the wall and the edge of the tile.
Quick update. The garden is growing and looking beautiful, but yet is not producing any cucumbers or tomatoes yet.
All right, I'm back at it. Another fun day of tiling ahead of me. The goal for today is to try and finish all of the living room pieces. I've got those two pieces in the corner that I forgot to install yesterday when I was installing these side pieces here. I got these corner pieces installed along the columns, and then I got this section completed as well, except for this tile. I'm going to have to recut that tile because it was way too tight and I didn't have my 1/8 inch gap for spacing there. So I gotta trim a little bit more off of that here in a minute. And then I'm gonna cut this tile as well. Another triangular piece, cut the corner off of this tile here so it fits in there. And then start coming down the hallway. The goal is to basically finish out a half bucket of thin set, going down the hallway as much as I can get out of that, and then start prepping to do grout in this room, because all the tiling in this living room will be done. I'm very excited to do something other than tiling. I agree.
It's even less than I thought.
Now I just have to cut that one. Okay, so I need a piece that is 10.5 by 10 3/4. That's only 7 5/8. This one might work. Yeah, that should work. I'll use this piece. 10 3/4. All right, let's see how this one fits. That'll do.
So I plan to move down this way, do the first 2 rows, and then do the next 2 rows, and slowly move, towards where we're going to end, so that the area that we want to grout is already done. Okay. And if you have to come back over it, that's okay too. It'll just be a head start. There's some areas that are a little more difficult than I was expecting.
I'm using this tool to make sure there is a proper gap between the tiles. Any mortar that came up in between the tiles needs to be removed before we grout. This took a lot of time, and you will hear it in the background during the rest of the video.
Come here. Okay. You're so weird. Jonah. Perfect. Lay down. Thank you.
Hey, this piece that we've been saving right here,
Yeah.
you want that one right here, right? Where the bucket is? Or do you want it in this spot?
Where you are is fine, I think. I think it's really pretty.
Okay. So I found a second area where the Schluter has a bump in it, and it's not too difficult of a spot to fix. It's right here. I didn't use the float successfully in that area to smooth it down, so I'm gonna have to cut that area out, chisel out the thin set, and then put in a patch.
The hallway is about 4 feet wide, which makes it very difficult for us both to be working in the hallway. I'm continuing to work on the grout lines, and Jonah is tiling down the hallway. Jonah and I have been working really hard, especially Jonah. It's so exciting to see this flooring go down. It is beautiful, and I love how it's turning out. That way. And you said it's not. It's just an illusion. You should like your gap. I think it's because your gap is getting bigger on the left side of with the wall.
The wall gap?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's why I think it's an illusion.
But this is the center line.
Yep.
Right here.
As long as that center line is right, it doesn't matter because you cut those tiles.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Correct.
That's why I said it's an illusion. Illusion. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from this. I'm gonna edit for probably about half an hour.
Okay.
And then I'll come back down, maybe 20 minutes, and then come back down again.
Alright.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you would like to support us, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.